Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer here, and today we're going to be looking at Commander Gree from the 30th Anniversary Collection. And before we take a closer look at this guy, let's go ahead and look at the packaging. Here it is. It's the standard 30th Anniversary Collection packaging. So you can see here it's got a really nice image of Commander Gree, and here's the spot where the action figure stand went in the packaging. We'll get to that here in a second. On the back here, there's a description of Commander Gree. If you'd like to read that, you can pause the video. And here's a picture of the figure, and here he is in the movie. This is like right before he gets his head cut off. Here are some stats that are probably made up or whatever. And here are the other figures in the wave. That's pretty much it for the packaging. So let's get back to the important part, which is the figure. Here he is. He's really nice, nicely detailed and nicely painted, and he stands, see here, about 4 inches. Like I said, he's really well detailed, and he comes with a pretty good array of accessories. His first accessory is this clone blaster. It's just flat molded plastic, no paint detail or weathering or anything. That would have been nice, but either way, it still looks good. His second accessory is his removable helmet. You can get it off here. And it's fairly hard plastic, but it still fits over his head really nice. And as you can see here, his head's well detailed. His other accessories are these micro binocular thingies. I remember him having these in the movie briefly, and I'm glad that they included them. They're really well detailed. They've got the green painted on them, and they're weathered and everything. He also comes with this. It's a, I don't know, it looks kind of like a tube for the thermal detonators, but I'm not sure. I don't really know too much about this accessory, and it's just flat white molded plastic, so I don't know, I could take it or leave it on this one. And he also comes with his base. It says Commander Gree on there, also Revenge of the Sith. It's molded in kind of like a marbly, slightly metallic plastic, which is nice. And I'm so glad that they included this. The other 30th Anniversary Collection figures came with coins, and this one came with a base, and I actually like the base better. I wish that all figures came with a base. But anyways, let's get back to the figure. Put his helmet back on here. He's got a ball-jointed head underneath his helmet. It gives him a pretty good range of motion, even with the helmet on. He's got ball hinge shoulders that give him a really good range of motion. They do also swivel around. He's got ball hinge elbows that do swivel. And he's got a ball hinge wrist. This wrist goes side to side. You can see that there. If it'll focus. You can see how the hinge goes this way. It does also swivel. And on this side, the hinge goes vertically this way. So his hand goes up and down. That's kind of similar to the Clone Wars figures that came out more recently. But anyways, he's got a diaphragm joint that does let him swivel a little bit around like that. He's got ball hinge hips. And this is really the only problem I have with this guy. I don't think that these hips were executed very well. I mean, they look okay when you look at them, but I don't know, they just aren't as useful as a swivel hip. Yeah, because you have to bring it out and, I don't know, swivel the knee, and then it doesn't look right anymore. So I wish they had just done swivel hips on this guy, but they do work. You can get his leg far forward and pretty far back. So I guess in that sense they do work, I just don't really like them. He's got ball hinge knees with a really good range of motion. They do also swivel. He's got ball hinge ankles that do also swivel. And yeah, overall, this figure is really nice, especially for the time that it came out. I would say even today this figure is still worth picking up if you can find it. For a reasonable price, that is. yeah, I mean, they did a really good job with the camo and everything, so go ahead and tell me what you think about this guy in the comments, whether or not you think his decision to try and kill Yoda was a good one, and I'll see you later.